Hi, in this video I will show you how to do clash review using automatic methods. So a clash review is a process in which 3D models from various project disciplines are combined, and using various methods, design errors are identified. Automatic method employs tools that facilitate finding issues automatically for different object or model groups and with defined tolerances. After conducting the checks, you will receive a list of clashes. You need to typically go through them to identify any major issues, and then you need to forward those issues to the designer for fixing. Typically, this method is carried out using paid tools like LibreOffice, Autodesk Navisworks. However, there are also free-to-use tools with limited but useful clash detection functionality, such as the Open IFC Viewer, in which I will show you how to do the clash review today in this video. If you want to know more about and how to use the Open IFC Viewer, I will add a link to the description here on YouTube, and you can see a full tutorial on how to use the different model browsing and adding tools in the Open IFC Viewer. So to do clash detection and review inside Open IFC Viewer, first you need to load the models inside this tool in IFC format. So again, this tool is absolutely free to use, and it has automatic clash detection functionality inside. So after you have loaded inside your models, in this case I have 3: architecture, structure, and HVAC. I go to the tools section, and here you have under collisions, collision detection. So you have this window here where you need to do some setting up before doing the clash review and clash checking. So first, you can define the collision type. Either it's intersection, meaning how much one object goes inside into the other object, or it's clearance, so what's the distance between two different objects. And the value that you set is usually in millimeters, and it's how much the one object will go inside the other object, or in the second case, in the clearance case, what's the minimum distance between two objects. I always recommend not to put high values at the beginning. In case it's a bigger project, you will have many issues, and it's going to be difficult to go through them. So I would start with some bigger tolerance, maybe 20 centimeters, 50 centimeters, something like that, and seeing if you can find any issues, and then gradually lowering this tolerance to, let's say 10 millimeters, 5 millimeters, or something like that. Next, well, you have two options. Either you can collide everything with everything and choose the main model here, or the best option is to somehow group the collisions. So usually it's done discipline versus discipline, or you can do it based on some specific groups or levels or something like that. In my case, I will show you an example by checking the clashes between the structural part and the HVAC part. So when I have selected the models, I press collide selection, and I have my results. So since this is a free tool, then reviewing the results is simply just clicking one by one through the issues found. So when you have gone through the issues, in my case, I see that all the issues are in the same location, and basically I could send this to either the HVAC engineer or the structural engineer in two ways. So first one would be to export selected items to BCF. So BCF is a file format that allows to communicate issues using the 3D environment, and the receiving end, so let's say the designer would need either this tool, or he can open it also in his authoring tool like Revit, where he created the model, to view the issues inside there. Or the second option is simply to go to the view mode, make a snapshot, create an image file, and send it to the designer. You can also add markup or some comments, and that's how you can communicate these issues to the designer for them to fix before construction. As I mentioned before, this tool can be used for simple projects, small projects, for your family house, for example, to check the models, to check the quality. But if you want to do it more professionally, there are other better tools to be used, because the amount of clashes can go through to thousands or even hundreds of thousands for bigger projects, and you just wouldn't be able to go through all the issues, group them, and send them for fixing. So that is why this tool is great for, let's say, just simple checks, but if you want to do it more professionally, there are other better tools to use. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something new, and if you want to learn more, check out my blog at smallbim.com. Thanks.